as we enter the second week of August. It's looming large here very quickly in Dublin, Notre Dame and Navy. And looking at the Notre Dame offense, Sam Hartman, of course, is the guy front and center. And speaking of recruiting, not a high recruit coming out of high school, but he has certainly proven to be one of the very best in college football. 13,000 career passing yards, 110 touchdowns through the air. You guys have to be excited about one Sam Hartman leading the offense.
Oh, very much so. Mm-hmm. Very much so. He's proven to be at the elite status. And in recent years with most Notre Dame quarterbacks, they've been good, but they haven't been to the top level like Sam Hartman has been at when he was at Wake Forest these past 4 or 5 years. And so it's nice to see a quarterback that can really sling it, very intelligent upstairs, but like I said, next to the next level. Nothing against guys like Ian Book or Everett Golson or Deshaun Kaiser. They're great guys, great quarterbacks, but not to the elite level.
Yeah, it's been a minute since Notre Dame had a guy of Hartman's caliber. You can go all the way back to the Brady Quinn days, but Hartman clearly he slipped through the cracks when it came to recruiting because I mean you got a guy like him land with Wake Forest when in both of our opinions and looking at his stats, clearly one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Definitely a bright spot for the Notre Dame offense. And I like to say we have cautious optimism right now with this offense.
So Sam Hartman is the best Notre Dame quarterback since I've got a name in my head. I'm curious to hear who comes to mind for you two.
I say Brady Quinn.
I would say Brady Quinn as well, but you got to give some props to Jimmy Clausen.
Yeah,
because he was highly touted coming out of high school, and he had some good moments, but just unfortunately in his tenure, we couldn't put it all together.
You want Sam Hartman out there for all the meaningful snaps. Hopefully, if he's standing on the sideline, it's with a 4-touchdown lead throughout the season. But other than that, who would bridge the gap? Who's the backup? Is there a battle for that number 2 spot?
There's a battle. I think there's a battle. I think right now, if you had to give it to one guy or the other, obviously it goes to Steve Angeli. Angeli came out of Bergeron Catholic. If you follow elite high school football programs, Bergeron Catholic is clearly a school that you follow, one of the most notable guys in recent years. Brian Cushing at Southern California, when they were going and making their Rose Bowl trips every year, came out of Bergeron Catholic. So it's a very, very rich school. And Angeli has played good, meaningful high school football. So I think it's Angeli. And then, depending on who has what going on with the playbook and stuff, then right behind him is Kenny Minchie, and he's actually a freshman. But I think right now it is Hartman, Angeli, and then Minchie.
Yeah, and Coach Freeman said it on his press conference the first day of practice. Somebody in the media actually asked him this question. What's it going to be like? And this is the biggest, for the record, this is the biggest mistake you could ever do is look past the season in front of you. But they asked him the question about the quarterback position in the future. Like, are they going to do another Sam Hartman in the offseason next year? And Coach Freeman specifically said, nope, we're not going to get another bridge quarterback. We're going to work with the guys that we have. And so, of course, behind him, you have Angeli, you have Kenny Minchie, and then highly touted prospect CJ Carr coming in 2024. So I kind of lean with Ben on that I think based on experience, even though he hasn't thrown a pass, only a few handoffs in actual games, I think Angeli will be that backup. But that doesn't mean Kenny Minchie couldn't push him. But then when CJ Carr gets here and Sam Hartman is out the door after the season, that's where things are going to get interesting.